What's going on, everybody? I hope you're having a lovely day, wherever it is that you are on our gorgeous planet. I am going to be showing you something ridiculous today. I blatantly sniped this deck. The first time I actually saw it was on SB MTG, Dev's channel. But then I went and did some of my own research, and this deck has been putting up some seriously good results over a couple of competitions last weekend. And I did a little bit of tuning, made it a little bit better for best of one, I think. Took out some cards that I don't like, put in some cards that I do like. But the core is the same. Essentially, it uses Titan's Nest as the main engine of the deck, and you can get out cards like Shark Typhoon or Alrund's Epiphany for next to nothing. And of course, when I have a chance to play Professor Onyx, I play her. She's just such a nice card, and the win con is so enjoyable. When it goes off, it's just yeah. So from what I can remember, I've played something like 30, 40 games with the deck now, and I've gone through my usual sort of adjustments as I was doing that, and I can't remember. I think there was the other card that is from the new Mystical Archive cards that kind of does a similar thing as Curate, but it's not at instant speed. So I took that one out and put in 4 copies of Curate. I love being able to sort of, it's essentially a scry, and then but instead of putting things at the bottom of your graveyard, you put the thing you don't want into the bottom of your library. You're putting it into the graveyard, which then ends up being food for the Titan's Nest, and you get to draw. So end of the opponent's end step turn, so on the opponent's end step, my apologies, you can cast Curate. So you're in any way going to be drawing a card, putting something into the graveyard if you want to, which is going to end up feeding your Titan's Nest. It's such a good card, a little bit of a sleeper there. I don't know why I haven't seen that many people playing this. Then plenty of removal to make sure that we can get our combo off. So 1 copy of Eliminate, 3 copies of Heartless Act. Witherbloom Command, sort of, it's handy to get rid of your Maze Mine tomes, other small 2-mana non-creature permanents. But the main reason for it is to mill and return lands adding more food to the nest. Mystical Dispute, I was thinking of actually changing this to a couple of copies of Cancel that has the cycling ability. Because if you don't need the counter, then you can cycle it away and feed the nest once again. Then we've got a ridiculous amount of draw and discard, because we're just trying to get to the big finishes whilst putting stuff into the graveyard that feeds the nest. So this is the nest. This is what I've been talking about. It's an 4-mana enchantment with Sultai colors, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you get to look at the top card of your library. So before your draw step, you look at the top card of your library. If you don't like it, you can put it into your graveyard, or of course you can draw it. Then its static ability is, and you can do this even in at any moment, you can exile a card from your graveyard and add a colorless mana to your mana pool. The only problem is that you cannot cast this, use that mana to cast, say like an Ugin or something like that. It has to have 1 or more colors without X in its mana cost. But that's fine. That's kind of, as you can see here, Shark Typhoon is 5 colorless and 1. So if you've got 5 cards in your graveyard, you can sacrifice them to the Titan's Nest and then hard cast a Shark Typhoon for 1 blue mana. Mind blowing. Same thing goes with Alrund's Epiphany. 2 mana for a 7 mana spell. Oof. I've cast this on turn 4. It's ridiculous. Turn 5. Of course, if you cast Alrund's Epiphany on top of a Shark Typhoon, you get a 7/7 Shark, and you get to have another turn. Then, Professor Onyx. also can be cast on top of Shark Typhoon, making you a 6/6 flying shark. It's just ridiculous. You tend to get hammered. It's one of those types of decks where you don't have any life gain. It's sort of you just got to take the hits, The opponent really thinks like he's about to win, and then all of a sudden you can just bam. You like got an entire army of flying sharks, and game over. So then, of course, more removal, bit of exile, Extinction Event. I'm wondering if I should go 2 Extinction Events, 1 Shadow, and 2 Shadows Verdict. But to be honest, Extinction Event hits more stuff. There's only 1 copy of Shadow's Verdict in here, in case you come across. Anyway, there's such a lot of card draw that it's okay kind of running just 1. If I need it, I'll find it. Mana base. As you can see, 4 Clearwater Pathways, 2 Darkbore Pathways, 4 Zagoth Triomes, and then we're running passages in this deck because it essentially ends up becoming 2 mana. One that you go and fetch from your library, and one that you can get by sacrificing or exiling the Fabled Passage with Titan's Nest once it's in the graveyard. So it's kind of really sweet in this deck. And that's about it. So the whole point is just to ramp up, get Titan's Nest down, play Shark Typhoon, and then start casting massive spells on top of the Shark Typhoon. Boom, game over. Not running any sideboard. There's no learn cards today. And that's about it. 25 lands, 0 creatures. Let's jump into the games. I climbed straight back up to 90% with this deck today. Usually during testing before I stream, I tend to drop down a bit as I'm adding 1 card, removing another card, and making some adjustments. Today, it was not necessary. I just played it just to warm up my play patterns with this particular deck for the stream, and I won something like 6 games in a row and climbed straight back up into the 90%. I'm hoping that on stream today we'll be able to push into those numbered ranks in Mythic. Alrighty, let's do this. I'm gonna crack open a Caldi. Cheers. A little gratuitous product placement. Drink Heineken. It's great. Arrogant vampire. Well, that's a horrible hand. But I also hate mulliganing on the play, so I will keep it. Let's see if the magic gods are in our favor today. Ooh. What's the opponent playing? Standard 60 card deck. Blue mana. Okay, well, if you're going slowly, then that gives me a bit of time to go slowly too. Let's go fetch a swamp. Oh, I'm running my sweet Gojira lands. I love these lands. They look so nice. Yes. Funny he didn't go wishing with that. Wonder why he wants it down. He's probably gonna use the discard. Alright, so we're definitely in counterspell territory. I have a feeling the opponent is holding up something here, so I'm going to Rain of Revelation on their end step. Hopefully draw into a Titan's Nest. Interesting. Nice. Nice. Get rid of the tap land. Next turn we can cast Alrund. I think what I'll do is Curate on the opponent's end step. We're just taking 1 damage a turn. It's okay for now. No, I could have. What I should have done is foretold my second Alrunds here. Opponent is building up to something big. I have a bad feeling about it. Let's see what happens. I have no way of getting the Professor back out of the graveyard, so I think I'm just going to keep a spare, just in case. Even though it's not exactly what I wanted. We can still cast Alrunds. Although I definitely think he's holding a counter spell. Maybe we can draw it out of his hand with a Professor Onyx now. Or, it's a tough call. Yeah, it's worth a try. We've got 2 anyway. Because I think the priority is being kept by the discard ability on Fair Wishes. Okay, so some funky Quandrix shenanigans. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. At least it's not gone. This card is really good. I want to use it in this upcoming Prismari deck I'm thinking of building. Wow. A strange deck. Never seen anyone playing anything like this. Another counter. So frustrating. Hi caramba! 3 for 5. 1, 2. Okay, well, it's time to Extinction Event. And hope to God there isn't another counter, otherwise we're screwed. Come on, man. Tiny little bit of life gain. Just what we need. A Scryland. Hopefully. That's good. That's really good. I mean, he must be out of counters at this point. Like, if not, it's game over. So we need to really. This one needs to land. Whew, sigh of relief. So I mean, this happens a lot with this deck. We're like down to 5 HP, but now he's got no counters up. We can start taking multiple turns. Don't you tell me he's got another one. Just the worst luck ever. Unbelievable. So lucky. Hi caramba. This might be it.
You really want to fight me? You'll learn the power of death.
And we're back. See what I mean? You just gotta kind of get all the cards out of their hand, and then things just start to happen.
There has to be an answer here.
He is playing blue, so I shall keep a mystical dispute. Whoops! Oh, that was my bad. Oh goodness, mistake. Yes. Oh yes. Opponent scoops it up. That was a close one. That was a close one. Weird deck. I haven't seen that at all. I wonder what he was going for. Mr. Arrogant Vampire, 91%. But I gotcha. I gotcha. A little bit of life gain from Professor Onyx and the Witherbloom Command, just kind of keeping us afloat. Lovely stuff. Is there anybody in chat with us right now? No. So I'm just having a quick look at my Facebook and also the stream. Everything is in excellent condition. So far, the last couple of days of streaming have gone really well. I've played, yesterday I think we went, out of 7 games, I won 5. The day before that, I won 6. I went 6-0 or something. I hope to keep that streak alive. Today, I'm really hoping to, even after the stream ends, I'm gonna keep playing this deck into the night and hopefully, get up into those numbered ranks. I'm really trying to make a concerted effort to get somewhere with this game in the next, and for the rest of this year. This game and this channel. Yep. That's nice. A little bit of removal. Now we just need to get a green land. Opponent seems to be playing Sultai. Yorion. Yep. Ultimatum. Luckily we're running Mystical Dispute. It should save us. Because they're also kind of really geared towards a lot of removal and counters and things, but my goodness gracious. My goodness gracious me. Pick up another blue mana source in case we start, you know, Shark Typhooning. That was nice. That's another great target for the Witherbloom Command that I forgot to mention in the introduction. Starting to take a little bit of damage here. Opponent is ramping with Cultivator. Running more than 2 copies, it's a really weird sort of variant of his deck that I haven't seen much of. But the good thing is they're all even. If we can just get a Extinction Event, that'll put us in a very lovely place. Opponent is holding up mana. I'm hoping he'll buy Yorion and tap out. Damn it. Damn it! Oh yes, we shall be keeping that for sure. Please no counter, please no counter. Yes! Sure thing, no problem. I don't really care about the birdies. I'll take it. There's a Typhoon. Okay, so we've got Dispute up. We could even... No, we keep the Dispute up. They've almost got the mana. Oh, please cast Emergent Ultimatum. Please. That would be just... That would make my day. Yes! Yes! Oops! Yes! Gotcha. Got him. Epic. Oh, man. I keep making that mistake with the auto tapper. Oh, that's so silly. That's highly problematic. This card is... Yeah, we're done. This game. Unfortunately, unless I get an Extinction Event. We need to keep the black up to draw into an event, so I shall be casting. I need 3 colorless, 1 blue, I think we're done for, lads. We'll dig a little deeper. 1. Go on then. If we don't get it now, it's over. Oh well, that does it. Damn it! Damn it! Well, c'est la vie, as they say en France. La baguette is very good. I like very much la baguette. No offense to any of my French viewers. I speak fluent French. I love French. It's a great language. It just cracked me up. Very good. Demon crazy, demon crazy, demon crazy. Okay, okay. I can dig. I should whip out the Witherbloom little companion guy for these this little bit of a sort of control Sultai vibes I've been going for. I put the Onyx there as bait. I'm hoping he'll go for that. That's really interesting. Rakdos. Probably Turgrid. Croxa. Who's typing to me? Axel, how are you, brother? Thanks for joining the stream, brother. For some reason, I can't see anything you've typed here. Hello. Oui. Baguette in your bum. There we go. One of my French friends. Speak of the devil. How's it going in Rotterdam, my bro? I can't wait to get back to Indonesia. I'm so sick of being in Europe. Sorry, Valky, I have got no creatures in this deck. Ha ha ha. Opponent? I'll be back in Indonesia in September. My streaming schedule will of course change at that point, but no worries. I'll probably be posting at a similar time to Mono Black Magic as he is in Japan. We're, I think, on the same time zone, pretty much. Usually I live in Indonesia. We had to move back to my home country because of the pandemic, but as soon as things settle down, I'm heading back. Oh yes. Le Shark Typhoon. Okay, now let's not make the same mistake again. I want to cast this for as little actual mana as possible so that I can hold up some other spells. Okay, well not. That's what was going to happen anyway. Pass the turn. He's still quite far away from getting his Croxa online. One birdie down. Two birdies down. Now we can't cast Professor Onyx. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's keep this one. We can get rid of the Death Toucher with that. And get a little Sharky boy. Then as soon as he plays his Croxa, we're going to Heartless Act it, so he's welcome to give it a try. I think I need to invest in a second screen so I can keep my eyes on the chat. That's just beautiful. I'm not actually vaping, Axel. I'm opponent scoops it up. Yes. So that's 4 games, 1 loss. I'm smoking one of these stinky ICOS things. I ran out of vape juice. A little bit broke at the moment. So my father-in-law lent me his ICOS. It tastes pretty good, but it smells like someone farted in the room every time I smoke it. Yeah, I should. I've actually got another little laptop that I can plug in. It would work perfectly. Hello, my boy. Another 90%er. Top mythic. Let's kick this guy's butt. Straight away go in and get a grab a black mana source. Boom. Now they know exactly what we're playing. But that's okay. Curate. Just mentioned in my intro how a few people are playing it. And then I go play against someone who is playing it. Cathoran War Chants, Volume 3. That doesn't even belong in this wing. Seems to be some sort of a librarian robot. Dimir control. I have a feeling this is gonna turn into some kind of a Ashiok vibe. If it was rogues, we'd have seen some rogues already. Thirst for meaning on the opponent's end step. Don't really care if he counters it. Actually, that would be ideal. No problem. No problem. I mean, a little bit annoying, but it's fine. The only thing is he does get to see my whole hand. Gives away my plan. My plan. What's it gonna be, Aloma boy? One more mana until Ashiok. These decks as well, like they're really like hoping to go against the person who's playing a lot of creatures because he's probably sitting on a handful of removal spells that are absolutely useless in this matchup. There's nothing quite as sort of terrifying as a person playing blue that just draws and passes the turn. Draw, play land, pass turn. Then again, that's what I'm doing. Although he knows pretty much everything that's in my hand, he might think I'm having some kind of a counter spell. I was hoping to draw into a mystical dispute, because now he's trying to bounce it and then counter it next turn. I'm not that stupid though. We're gonna have to play around his counters. It's a little bit annoying. These are the types of matches that go really long. They might also be running Shark Typhoon. I'm up to the challenge. That use of that divide by zero to draw into Teachings of the Archaics. I've seen a lot of streamers using this. It's a really good card. We never need a second green source, so we're just going to leave it at that. We can curate again. No mystical dispute. Oh well. I think I need to crank up the copies of that, or some other counterspell. That's again one of the other reasons why I need to start looking at best of 3. I know it doesn't make for the best of content to sit through 3 games with the same opponent. I think I would like to just have some versions of the best of 1 decks I play on stream as best of 3 so that I can play them off stream for ranking up. Some big old flash creature or something. Shark Typhoon. I knew it. Whoa. Dimmer control. The joys. Oh, the joys. Now he knows everything that's in my hand again. It's not looking good. The frustration. Another test of talents. Then I'm going to foretell my Epiphany. Can't understand what he's trying to get at here. It's either Ashiok or, you know, just Shark Typhoon, Alrund's Epiphany himself. Ashiok would be great though, because he'd be tapped out pretty much. There's no way he doesn't have a counterspell. I just don't know what to do in these situations. Just, you know. He's got too many cards in hand for me to just keep... I mean, look at this. Look at this nonsense. I mean, he's got to discard now. Zombies? Okay, well, just see. Gonna bring the Betrayer in. Any non-land permanent. Yeah. What an annoying fellow. Hello, my boy. That's all I can do, really. Start to try and get them all out of his hand before I get smashed to pieces by Narfi. I was running a really cool Dimir Zombies deck when Kaldheim came out. I might need to go and sort of revisit it, see if there's been any updates. I think the only thing we can do here is make a really big shark. And hope he, I mean, of course, he's got removal, of course. It's all happening in my turn. Wow. Well played. Amazing deck. Just absolutely controlled the living crap out of me. I've been completely unable to do anything. Wow, this is being probably one of the most annoying matches I've had in the whole day. Big old shark. It's 8 damage. After we have an eliminate. This is driving me a little bit insane. Negate. Game over. Sigh. Haven't really sort of popped off with the deck yet. Like, of course, it always happens once you start streaming. I was doing so well with it this morning. You know, what I really want, I want to get at least one game in on the stream where I get like 1,000,000 sharks in the sky and destroy the opponent. Ginfish John Fishbeck? Jim Fishbeck. Massive Yorion pile. Woohoo! Okay. What's it gonna be? Sultai again? Yes. Okay, so we need to remember to hold up Mystical Dispute. If we ever get one, it's staying in my hand until that Emergent Ultimatum. Hopefully we can snipe his Wolfwillow Haven again. Slow the ramp down just a tiny bit. Was expecting that. I don't have any creatures at all, my dear fellow. Sorry. I love this art though. So sick. Jeff Miracola. Good job. He's got 2 blue up now. If he doesn't cast anything. This is a very good Binding of the Old Gods target. Unfortunately. Yeah, I think he's got it in hand. This matchup is really tough. Yes! Yes! So he's not even close, so we can actually go for Onyx. One, 2, 3, 4.
Of life is inseparable from the essence of death. Come on, there's gotta be something useful. Ugh.
Triggers the Magecraft, and we can still keep up Mystical Dispute. But I'm the only thing I might actually no, we can't. It'll only cost 1 if it's a blue spell. So if he does, cast his Binding of the Old Gods, I wonder which of these two he'll target. Mr. Ginchbeck. Okay. That is just lovely. That is just lovely. Yes. One.
There has to be an answer here.
2. 3. 4. 5. And 1 blue. Yes! That's 2 ultimatum decks beaten in a row. Ha 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 ha. That brings me so much joy. This is kind of exactly the same. It's weird that it's a human monk, but there was that knight in, I think it was core set 21 that did a very similar thing. This guy, Tempered Veteran. Also human. You know, I wish it's not that competitive right now, but my favorite decks are counters decks. +1/+1. Mono white, Selesnya. Usually, like, that's my bread and butter, but they're just not, competitive in the meta right now. I mean, white is, but not the counters deck. It's the life gain guys. Which actually got me into Mythic this month in the beginning. I just spammed that mono white deck. The chemist ZA, he's from South Africa, which is where I grew up. I sniped the list of him. He only seems to be active on Twitter, but solid player, amazing deck builds. Bit of a weird hand to be. Dimir Rogues. I just vomited a little bit in my mouth. Here comes the crab. Are you ready? It's crab time. And here comes a Fabled Passage. God, it's just the most annoying thing in the world. And now he's holding up like 2 Drown into the Locks, and I cannot play anything for the rest of the game. It just blows my mind, this deck. Like, I don't understand how Wizards thought this was ever going to be like a freaking fair, balanced thing to do. Okay, at least he's tapped out. But like, usually our only hope is to get to turn 4 and sweep the board with some exile thing. But, by turn 4, if it's a good rogue player, they're going to hold up the mana to counter the sweeper. So then it's just, like, at that point, I just script straight away. I mean, I've already got 11 cards in the graveyard. I mean, in some cases, it's great because of Titan's Nest, but, I mean... Cookie Cutter. Just the same height every time. I mean, look at this. 20 cards, turn 4. 22 cards. It's just so obnoxious. At least he's tapped out, so, I mean, we're gonna go for odd. Now he's going to enter the story, replenish his entire hand. I'm so sick of this deck. To me it's way worse than mono red. There's nothing that bothers me more than playing Dimir Rogues. I scoop most of the time. I see that turn 1 Rune Crab, turn 2 Fabled Passage, and I'm just like, buzz off. You pathetic person. I wish Arne Hushenbeth hadn't won that match. All my lands had gone already. He's gonna counter this. I'm scooping. Can't stand it. It's so pathetic. It's so hard to beat. Case in point, Arne Hushenbeth. Okay, amazing, incredible player. You know, he's especially in paper magic, GPs, tournaments, that sort of stuff. He's of course an incredibly high-level, skilled, technical player. But I don't think he's as good as some of the people he played that weekend, and he won. He beat all of the other decks in the meta. And at the time, it was you know, Sultai, Ultimatum, and Temur Adventures. He just cleaned the field with those guys. It was just not even close most of the times. Can't wait for rotation for like many reasons. You know, mostly bye Eldraine, overpowered garbage set, but also bye Rogues, and mono red will turn into something else. You know, there's always a version of mono red in every meta, but it'll be different, hopefully. You know, Fervent Champion, Bone Crusher, or 2/2 haste rogue guy that steals cards from your grave, from your deck, all of that. Bye bye, off you go. It's gonna be such a lovely day. Mono green. That's much more fun to play against for me. Big stumpy boys with no counter spells. Bye-bye. Bye, snakies. Bye, beastie. Bye, Scooty. Go grab another. Oh, I'll just take my only green source.
Welcome to Witherbloom College, class.
Yes. Cute.
Come on, there's gotta be something you.
This one's in the bag. Unless they've got another questing beast or something. No. Almost got Professor Onyx. Unfortunately for you, my dear friend. going to keep up 2 blue. I can do that, right? 1, 2, 3, and green. No. Oh yeah, 4.
Never thought I'd miss the library.
1, 2, 4. Shark Typhoon on the cheap. Get a nice 3/3 Sharky boy. 4/4 Sharky boy.
Let's go digging.
I wonder if he scoops now. That's quite nice. Are we going to finally get off our win con? Hench? Ay caramba. Here we go. It's happening. Oh, epic. Epic. Just going to reply to my friend in Indonesia who kindly Alrund's Epiphanies in a row. Oh. Something wrong with my game? What's he? Oh, one more, and then we'll call it a day. I think this deck would really benefit, like, from, like, I don't know, 1 or 2 more counter spells. Just don't know what to remove. That's no good. If it's rogues again, I'm gonna have a fit. Alright. Ooh, thank goodness. Okay, auras or something. This is great though. Our Shadow's Verdict hits everything in his whole deck. So. Ta-da! Patience. Hold the Heartless Acts. I want to get rid of his 3 Heartless Acts. Okay, we'll get rid of one of them. On the opponent's turn. That's a little bit annoying. Ears can't hear them. Eyes see too many of them. That's the guy I was waiting to see. Although, he's not going to be drawing anything, because I don't have any creatures, so actually not too bothered. I want land now. Yeah, Agadeems. Mono black auras. Sometimes I really wonder the chances of that. Three of yeah, I've only got 3 of these. I've only got 3 Heartless Act. Only 2 land in the top 10, 11 cards of your deck. I mean, I played paper. I know it happens. Just slightly annoying. We need an Extinction Event like now. Yesterday. Thirst for meaning at the end of his step. Probably gonna go fetch his Lurus now. Better. So these are all 1/1, 1/1, 2. Where are all my lands? La 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 la. This is getting really, really annoying. Gosh. Number 4 damage. Definitely going to curate, make sure we get exactly what we need next time. Oh, there's all the land in the world. Sigh of relief. Would love to see the look on his face. Okay. Don't want to see any of that happening anymore. Yeah, sure. I think this one's in the bag. And just give me some land, please. And if he plays Lurrus, he's got nothing to fetch except for a Whisper Squad. And here comes another Extinction Event for Odd. You're gonna love that. He'll probably scoop. First, let's get another turn going. Couple more birdies. Then Extinction Event. Odd, yeah. Either the tokens are even. Four, 5, 2 blue, that's just exactly the deck doing its thing. I'm glad we got to really showcase the, the ins and outs in in 2 matches now. We got taken right down to 8 HP. It was looking like a desperate situation, and lo and behold, yeah, sure. Who cares? Okay. Just trying to draw some sort of an answer, but I don't think there's much you can do at this point. Once I get a 7/7 shark. Sure. Oh, yay! Okay, so we can do this. We can get 2 7/7 sharks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. Fuck. Cast this for just 1, and then 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh well, next turn. I'm okay with that. There we go. That's Onyx's Shark Nest. Thanks to SBMTG for showing me the deck for the first time on his channel. Did a little adjustment, and it's been working amazing. We managed to get into 91% on the stream. I think our total record there was something like 6 games or 7 games during the stream, and we lost 3, I think, 2 or 3. So, amazing. Tomorrow, we are going to keep on this control vibe. I haven't got the deck here. I've been working on this ecological... I can't remember the name of the card. I don't want to show you all too much. But ecological appreciation works really well with elves because they're all such low mana. And it's been performing amazingly on the play queue. I've got like 85% win rate on the play queue. And I haven't quite taken it into ranked yet. But it's not sticking with my control weekend theme. I'm going to run these sort of control decks up until Monday. So that gives me some time to keep playing it and fiddling until it's ready. But there's something going on here. I like this. I like this a lot. Just to sort of go back in quickly to the deck and show you guys, who missed the beginning, what it's all about. Basically, we are ramping into drawing with plenty of card draw into a Titan's Nest, and it's the type of draw that has discard So Curate, Thirst for Meaning, Rain of Revelation, Witherbloom Command all has mill and draw abilities, which means your graveyard gets really full. Then once you get Titan's Nest down, you can use it to cast all your big stuff. You get a Shark Typhoon down, and then you start casting, Onyx, the Alrund's Epiphany on top of the shark. Get these massive sharks in the air. Boom, 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 game over. With plenty of control and removal along the way too. Well, actually, no counters, like not many counters. There was that one game where we got it off just perfectly against the Emergent Ultimatum, which was just felt so good. That's why this card is so good and why it's still being played so much by all the pros. It's going to be interesting when it rotates out. But yeah, that's the deck. I hope you guys go to my Either Hub account, copy it, enjoy it, play it up and down the ladder. Drop me some comments below. Let me know how your sort of runs go with it. Any adjustments that you think I should make to it, that you made to it. I'm always interested to hear that from the community. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. It means a lot. Give me a little like down there, give it a thumbs up, and of course comments also help a lot. And if you want to put on the little notification bell, then you'll get a little notification when I start streaming. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. This is Ame from the Brew-Lab signing out. Peace.